It's that time of the week again. It's 12 a.m. It's technically Friday, and yeah, so happy Friday, everyone. How's everyone doing? Did everybody survive New Year's okay? Did you all do anything crazy, or you did what I did, just stay home in your comfies and just enjoy time with your family and hide with the dogs? That's what I did. And let me tell you something, those dogs are like literally my lifesavers through the holidays, because there are times where things are just like a little too overwhelming, just too much sometimes in your face. And when that happens, I'll just go and find the dogs. The cat, Mr. Dude. Yes, Dude, Dude. I accidentally call him Dud. Like, oh, hi, Dud. And really, Dude. Dude, what's up, dude? But I call him a dud, but either way, dude or dud, he'll mail at you. So, okay, guess he's a dud anyway. I love him for it. But anyway, yeah, so I went to hide with the dogs in the Christmas tree room, and every time I go in there to hide with them, they're like, oh, hey, it's the feeders. The person that takes us outside. Hi. Oh, you hang out with us? Oh, so nice to have you. You're welcome here. We understand why you're here. I'm like, okay, cool. Hang out with the dogs. Them dogs. Oh, yeah, and them dogs better be Alabama. That's right. Them dogs. Doesn't matter anyway, because I'm already being my dad, being my father at the bet we have. We bet 50 cents, whoever have the most wins. So it's like I pick the teams and he picks the teams. I pick the teams based off what I've seen all season long of football. He picked his teams based off like a sports betting book. And I'm like, okay, yes, that technically does make sense, and it doesn't make sense, because I don't know, the over and under. Somebody needs to explain this to me in the YouTube section. Explain to me, what does over and under mean when you do bets and stuff? And I don't get it. I'm a notoriously football fan, and I play fantasy football, and everyone goes like 49ers over or under. I'm like, what the heck does that mean? It's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to win some fantasy football championships, which, by the way, I did not. I came in second place on NFL.com, my first time ever in second place, and then I placed in fourth on CBS Fantasy Football, and both formats are just really hard to compete in, and I'm very proud of myself. And hashtag goals, and shout out to Aaron Rodgers, quarterback Aaron Rodgers, and tight end George Kittle. You guys are rock stars. Thank you. So, but anyway, yeah. So every holiday season, my dad and I have this tradition of placing bets with how many wins we'll get. So, and I guess you already know that I have my choice between Michigan and them dogs in Georgia, and of course, as a Michigan State fan, MSU, that's right. You'll understand how just even remotely thinking about picking Michigan gave me nausea. Like, I couldn't, it's just one of those things, I'm just like, oh God, I feel so nauseous. Oh, I don't think I can make it. I can't feel my arm. I can't feel my arm. I'll pick Georgia. So seriously, my dad was watching me like, really? But yeah, so get them dogs. They're up for some vengeance. Get him. Although I'm not an Alabama fan, I do respect Nick Saban. He has put together one heck of a football team. A lot of respect, guys, because Alabama reminds me of Tom Brady. Okay, just think about it here. Just think about it. Tom Brady, I'm calling you out because you're a Michigan fan, and not so much like you went to college to Michigan, so therefore Michigan State kind of owns you. I actually like that. So, ooh yeah. But yeah, and so it's just one of those things. I just lost track. Oh well. All right. So before we go any further, I have a lovely list in front of me of things I want to mention, give shout outs to. Oh geez, we'll go and get the shout outs over with. So the first and foremost, the first shout out goes to my friend Dan, Just the Facts. He actually, if you go to his YouTube page, Just the Facts slash Ask Dan, he actually has been posting like public domain videos, like free movies that are public domain, so you won't get in trouble. And I tell you what, a lot of those movies are just fantastic. Like you have like these like classic, I don't know, like horror films, which, oh, hang on a minute, because I have to tell you a story about something. The Costello and Abbott and Costello double feature, which I was late for. Sorry, Dan. The holidays are kind of crazy at my house, but it was nice hanging out with y'all at the end. And yeah, but anyway, so there was one movie that Dan showed on his YouTube page that, I was doing okay, but then I kind of crumbled because this was an old film. I don't know. Hey, Dan, could you put down the exact day of that film in the YouTube section? Because I can't remember. And for the life of me, if you could do that for me, that'd be awesome, please. But anyway, it's an old film. It's black and white. And it's called The Brain That Never Dies. And let me tell you something. Okay, I'm not a fan of super gory movies. There are only certain levels of gore that I can tolerate. And so I'm watching towards the end of this movie, and oh my gosh, there was so much gore. I'm serious. There was so much gore. There was like black parts, and of course when I started seeing these black parts, I started feeling nauseous, and then it stopped for maybe, I don't know, like 3 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I feel better. Next thing you know, another black part gory scene happened, and I'm like, oh Lord, I'm feeling queasy, really queasy. And then there's just like this big monster behind the door, and I'm like, oh, it cannot be that bad. It's just a human hand. Wrong. That was the most disgusting creature I've ever seen. And believe it or not, within 2 seconds of just looking at that human creature, I literally passed out for like 10 seconds. I kid you not. It's like my eyes rolled back on the back of my head, and I just I woke up 10 seconds later, and that's it. Sorry, Dan. But when I told him after the stream, he's like, I'm going to go get a beer. And he goes, see ya. But what really happens was I didn't get a beer after I passed out. I actually had pie. Yeah, my sister made a pecan pie, so yes. Yeah, but of course, there's still pies left over right now. We have mincemeat pie that needs to be finished. We have a chocolate pie in the refrigerator. My post-holiday diet is being tough. But anyway, yeah, check out Just the Facts. He's just awesome. He's very knowledgeable. He's been sharing some really cool experiences with Dimebag Daryl, Vinnie Paul. Yeah, so, and just, it's awesome that he shares those experiences. So check them out. It's really cool. The air hockey experience, Dan, that was awesome. With Vinnie Paul, that was awesome. I like that one. That's cool. Very cool. All right, so next up goes to my friend Mac Jameson. He and I went to Ames Community College together. He's a little baby boy. He and his partner have a beautiful baby boy, and he's actually feeling better. Hallelujah. And he's a writer. He's different from me. I write, again, as I keep saying this, I write male music albums. He writes about hodgepodge stories, and you can find it on the Dwarven Teller WordPress.com. And yeah, check it out. He's a gifted writer, and he's very talented at what he does. So again, it's the Dwarven Teller WordPress.com. Last but not least, well, not last. No, we'll save him last. So another shout out goes to my friend Connie. She's I didn't notice till I read the comment section from the last episode. She actually broke both of her ankles from a fall before this past Thanksgiving, and I didn't know about it till I saw it in the YouTube comment section. And then she was staying in a hospital in town that's like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes away from me. And I told her, if I would have known you were there, I would either visit you or called you. I would have called personally then. Then I'll probably would have gotten an Uber. But she's back home. She got, I think, released from the hospital a week ago. But she's like me. She's bionic now. She has bionic ankles. I have bionic knees right now. So, hey, Connie, We're bionic women now. Embrace it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some more bionic stuff happening. I'll get back to you on that one. Yeah, I'll get back to you all on that one. I won't know till Mayish, sometime in summer. But yeah, so and yeah, and Connie, if you need anything, I sent you my email. Message me, and if you have Zoom, I can have a Zoom chat with you, and we'll talk. But I'm praying for you, girl. Keep your head up. You're doing great. You'll get better. It's amazing how well your body can recover from surgery. It's really amazing, but it does take time and patience. So just let it roll. Let it rain. From the wise words of Bon Jovi, let it rain. Embrace the rain. All right. So now, last but not least, is my good friend Royce Eddings. He and his wife are really good friends of mine, and he'll be on YouTube, back on YouTube live this Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Central Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I think so. I think I have my math correct on that one. I'm kidding. I know I have it right. See, I can still do math. So yeah, I'm excited to see him, go back live and do what he does. Talks about vinyl unboxings, and every now and then he'll post vlogs on his channel. So check those out. It's on YouTube. Royce in the House. And I honestly do not know if I'm going to be a co-host this Sunday. So here what I'm going to, and I don't know how I'm going to tell you guys if I am. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you go to Royce in the House on YouTube at 7 p.m. this Sunday, if you see me on the screen, I'm a host. If you see me in the chat, I'm not a host, but I'm hanging out with my peeps. So drop by, say hi, and everyone's is filled with musical knowledge, and and we love talking about it. Music's such a universal thing that has a way to touch people's lives, and it's an awesome thing. It truly is. So, all right, so now we're going to do some mentions here. Boy, where do I begin? I got a lot of things here. Oh, geez. Okay, so let's start with the Greeley Stampede. So the Greeley Stampede and Shining Frontier Days have not released their lineup for this year, which is really interesting because both Stampedes usually release their schedules during the holidays, but that's not happening yet. So for the Greeley Stampede, it will be their 100th Stampede this summer, and I would very much like to go. Definitely. And of course, in Cheyenne, Wyoming, I don't know how many years, but I know they're a little bit ahead of 100, but they'll be having theirs. Now I'm waiting to see their lineup as well. And what y'all don't know is that I do freelance work for a media company, and basically, it's like they have a lot of feature writers, and that's how I started the company until I got promoted to communications and started, being creative and stuff. But they write like hard news stories, but everyone in the company are music fans. So, I text my boss one time, it was before Christmas, and I said, hey, I told her about the Stampede, etc. And I just kindly asked her, would it be okay, if I could interview a band or artist and write about it? And my boss was like, absolutely, you go for it. So I'm hoping I have that opportunity. If not, then I'll just end up picking a concert drive out and put down there. Because they are music lovers, I tell you. They really are. So even though they're serious stuff, but they are music lovers at heart. I love it. I love being part of that team. Which, by the way, shout out to my team members, Nikita and Jasmine. I work with them right now, and they're just kicking some rear end, and I'm kicking some rear end, and you guys are awesome. Keep up the great work. All right, so let's move on down to another COVID death happened in the entertainment industry. Big Daddy Weave, Christian band Big Daddy Weave, Jay Weave, died from complications of COVID. Big Daddy Weave, that is a great Christian band. It really is. Their music was wholesome. It was just, the music style just flows nicely. It's just, the lyrics are just well written, well sung. The instrumentation is always spot on, but we know that he's Weaver, Jay Weaver. He's in a better place now. So, positive prayers and vibes to him and his family and all those who are affected by his death. Man, I tell you, I'm getting tired of COVID taking over our lives, but can't really do anything about it. It's just to understand what we should be doing and be loving, kind to other people during this rough time. And most noticeably, New Year's Eve, the iconic Betty White died, just weeks away from her 100th birthday. I don't know about you guys, but that hits me pretty hard on the heart. I don't know why. It's like 99. I'm like, my great grandmother lived to be 102. So, but man, I tell you what, Betty White, man, she's definitely an icon for sure. And for those who don't know, I'm a huge Golden Girls fan. And as a matter of speaking, I have a bobblehead I got for Christmas of Rose Nyland on my desk with a bobblehead of the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. If I shake my desk, which I won't do right now, they kind of just kind of like me listening to music, they bubble their head. But yeah, wow, it's just, I don't know, man. And so on New Year's Eve, my sister T and her partner Zach and I went to the backyard at midnight and howled for Betty White. And also, did you know there's a Betty White challenge out there going across the internet? And the challenge is to donate to your local animal shelter. For those who didn't know, Betty White loved animals. She adored them. She dedicated her life to them. Where I have a lot of respect for people who do this stuff with animals. And yeah, so my heart goes out to her. And but do that challenge. I was thinking about doing a Facebook fundraiser on my birthday, and I might do that. Challenge you guys to donate to a certain animal shelter. So be on the lookout. January 19th is my birthday, so be on the lookout. I'll post the link on the YouTube for you guys. All right, so next, of course, is the great iconic coach for the Denver Broncos and Atlanta Falcons, and I think the Redskins. I could be wrong. Dan Reeves. And he died. He had dementia, unfortunately, so he's gone. What a great coach. He really put football into football. He created great teams. He was like the Nick Saban of NFL during that time period, and that was huge. And then John Madden died, and that's a rough one too. Never great icon, sports icon, I tell you. It's just he was a gift. He and Reeves were just gifts for us sports fans, and I know they're in a better place now. So save me a seat, you guys. But not anytime soon, but save me a seat. All right, so we're going on. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to get which direction I want to go. I want to talk about this something new Toby Mac just released, or I need to go back to the Monkeys for a minute. Oh shoot, let's go to the Monkeys. Let me get some water first. All right, so shout out to Mickey Dolenz. Yeah, oh my gosh, he actually won an incredible achievement with his with the song "Circle Sky" from the album Dolenz Sings Nesmith. Song "Circle Sky," right? It's the winner of Little Steven's Underground Garage Coolest Song in the World of 2021. So congrats, Mickey Dolenz. That is huge. I know. Mike would be just so proud of you, and us Bucky fans are proud of you. So just bravo. You get a round of applause. I'm proud of you, Mickey. Keep it up, man. And also, seriously, bring the music to Northern Colorado. I'll go there. I'll put on my Mickey shirt. Sorry, Monkey shirt, and I'll be more than happy to sing along. And by the way, guys, if you haven't go on Spotify and listen to Dolenz Sings Nesmith, you are missing out. Such a great record. Mike Nesmith was an incredible writer, composer, actor, musician, and just hearing Mickey sing these songs that are written by Mike Nesmith is incredible. So hey, y'all are missing out on Spotify, so go look it up. Dolenz Sings Nesmith on Spotify. All right, so speaking of monkeys, hey, we're the monkeys. People sing monkey around. Okay, well, I was actually in Monkeyland about, I don't know, about 30 minutes ago. It's been one of those days. When you have one of those days, I do two things. One, I pray. I'm a woman of faith. I pray. Two, I listen to music. And so check this out. So, my first podcast, we first started talking about the monkeys. And I remember I was telling you guys about how my father and I saw the monkeys at our stampede back in 2001. And believe it or not, with a lot of research on YouTube, I found a 2001 concert of the same Monkeys tour that had the same song lineup and same funny skits, funny jokes, funny funny stuff. And I'll tell you something, I'm like sitting in my chair, another soft chair, and I'm just sitting there watching on my laptop. And for once in my life, I mean, for now at least, for once in my life, I didn't feel the pain in my elbows. I didn't feel the pain of torn tendons and an injured shoulder. I felt like that young lady who was at the Monkeys concert singing her heart out and embarrassed her dad with her singing. It's true, I didn't embarrass her. I didn't care. I was having a blast. And I tell you what, I mean, just watching that, every single memory from the 2001 show at the Stampede while watching the video just really just brought things back, brought all those memories back. And I remember watching it. Okay. There's a part in that concert that I was just dying from laughing. I was laughing. It was a joke, but it's one of those jokes where it's like a 50-50 joke. Either somebody will roll their eyes or somebody will be, laughing, smiling, laughing like an idiot. So I was the idiot because it was funny. See, I'm giggling right now. So okay, I'll tell you. So Peter Tork, the late Peter Tork, may he rest in peace, was about to play Bach on his keyboard, and then of course, Mickey starts saying make these cheesy things. I can't remember all of them, but it was like Puff Bach, like Puff Daddy, Puff Bach. And Davy's like, okay, Mickey, stop. This is serious now. Okay, come on, go over here. It's okay, Peter, I'll take care of it. Go Bach away. Bach away. I'm like serious, he said it. He goes, go Bach away. I'm like, see, I'm like, oh man, excuse me. I'm still laughing and chuckling like an idiot. That was pretty good, actually. See, if I want to say Bach away, I'm pretty sure maybe, I don't know, say maybe 60 or 70% of you may have just rolled your eyes, and maybe the rest of us are just like us music people who actually understand it. We're just like, yes, you go Bach away. I need life. Somebody needs to use that in their music class. Just saying. Just see how many laughs you will get. Yes, I am calling you out on that. I dare you put that in there, Rick. Yes, you Bach away. Oh my gosh. But anyway, shoot. But I tell you what though, during the whole Monkeys concert on YouTube, I'm sorry. No, I'm not aiming to see this. Is okay. Focus. I need to be in the nouns for my nonverbal communication professor, Dr. Palmer. Which, by the way, shout out, if somebody at the University of Colorado sees him, tell him to look at Caitlin's Corner on YouTube. But anyway, so Dr. Palmer, did a class called nonverbal communication. So whenever we were distracted, he goes, guys, focus on the now. You need to be focusing on the now. So yes. So the wise words from Dr. Palmer, I need to focus on the now. Okay. Okay. Whatever. That's not working. But anyway, But anyway, yeah, so if you want to see that, because it had the same lineup, same skits. Oh, shut Caitlin. It's called Monkeys. The Uncut, what's Monkeys, the Uncut Live Summer Tour 2001. And that was such a great thing. And I'll tell you what, okay, so I'm watching this. Every single song and performance is just great. But, oh my gosh, so, now I know. Okay, hold on. Sorry. And, Davy Jones, he performed Valerie. Now, but anyway, man, I'm watching performing on YouTube. Now, think about, and I went back to, look at the performance in my mind from when I saw him at the Grievous Stampede, and I'm watching his performance on YouTube and Stampede. I'll tell you this: when he performed Valerie at Stampede, he crushed it. I mean, like, oh my gosh, no, I mean seriously, oh my gosh, Davy Jones just absolutely crushed Valerie. I mean, just crushed it. I'm like, I'm watching it on YouTube, and I'm just like watching crushing it like 10 times more, 10 times higher. I'm like, I'm like sitting here going, yeah, just sing away, go for it. It's like, I'm not singing like that, but go for it. Go for it. But anyway, yeah, so after a long stressful day, I just ended up hanging out with the Monkeys, which is fine. As you know, I'll know they're one of the major inspirations for what I'm doing. So now, finally, back to the artist I was talking about last week, Mr. Toby Mac. It's funny. Sorry, just give me a second. Okay, so what's oh gosh, so what's interesting about Toby Mac's, like, he released a song called Promised Land, right? Well, get this. So, and by the way, Toby Mac, I told you I'll be mentioning you on this, so just so you know, you blew my mind with this. You blew my mind so much. I didn't even believe it myself. It's awesome. So the song Promised Land, as you know, before this guest, he waited a whole year to release that song. And he filmed the lyric video while he was touring in 2020. Okay, now get this. So he just dropped a new version of Promised Land right now on YouTube. Okay? But it's a collaboration. And guess who the collaboration was? To the female singer and a lot. And that's how I knew who she was. Yeah. So the person he collaborated with on Promised Land is Sheryl Crow. My mind just went. Everything goes in slow-mo. So yeah, and actually while I was waiting for 12 o'clock to pop up, I actually listened to it. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, it's just great. It's like it's a fresh cut right off the turntables. That's what Toby said, and that's just it's just so beautiful. Seriously, look it up. Promised Land, Toby Mac, Sheryl Crow. You will not be disappointed. Now, Toby, according to my brother, so for some of you that don't know, my youngest brother works for security at the Fearless Stampede. Toby, just so you know, if you're listening, because I told you on Facebook, you'd be mentioned on this one tonight. I'll be talking about this, but just so you know, the security team at the Fearless Stampede wants you to know you're more welcome to come back because you are a very polite person. So, yeah, and next time you come back, is there any way you can bring Sheryl Crow with you to perform the song? Because that would be huge. That would be monster. I'm just saying. No rush. I could wait another year or two. No rush. But yeah, and again, at the Grievous, and I talked about you last week on my podcast last week. Just look it up. And I just want to say, just keep doing what you're doing. You're reaching a lot of people out there. You're reaching me. You reached my friend Rick. He just got introduced to you, so I've been highly encouraging him to listen, and I know he has been. And I just know it. Hi, Rick. And then, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. And what I like about you as an artist is like you understand us in a way that a lot of other artists can't. So just keep doing what you're doing. I'm here. And by the way, Michael Take care of a dog. # Michael Take on that one. That's fine. I'm just picking your brain on that. what Michael Tate said that like on a live concert footage on Facebook. Like, oh, hashtag Team Tate. That's all I'm gonna say. Sorry, but I know, but I still love you anyway. So keep it up. Don't be a stranger. Really, Colorado loves you. All right. Well, you all see my list. That's a long body list. So boom. We're gonna talk about the next artist. So when I first started coming back, I was talking about the Monkees, and then last week I had 2 podcast series of the Monkees, which by the way is still up there. And then last week I talked about Toby Mac. Toby. Now, this next band I'm talking about, it's actually a country group that my dad and I absolutely adore. They were popular back like in the 90s and also in the 2000s, in the thousands, 2001, etc. And this band really, brought what country music is, what country music is. And it's just, they're phenomenal. I've seen them twice in my lifetime. I hear they're going back on tour this summer. I tweeted Greater Stampede about it, and I'm not gonna stop pestering them because I really want them to have good acts about Stampede. And I'm pretty sure I've driven them crazy. Oh well, yes, Greater Stampede. I know your Twitter. You should be lucky I don't know the emails. But anyway, yeah, facts, right? And this band really kind of just brought a lot of people together through their music, and my dad and I bonded a lot closer because of that band. So the country band that I'm talking about is Brooks and Dunn. Oh, I cannot tell you how awesome Brooks and Dunn are live. I mean, they're just fun, Boots good boogie. Here we go, do-si-do. Oh, such a great concert. Oh my goodness, I mean, I tell you, every time I see him live perform that song, it's just amazing to see how people line dance. Make it look so easy. Of course, when I try to do it, I was like, I'm doing something else, Michael Jackson, or trying to do something else, Michael Jackson. So, yeah, but that just a great country band. Overall, a lot of people found themselves within the songs. A lot of them were great songs, fun songs, drinking songs, sad songs, happy songs, you name it. Beautiful songs, and this summer, they're going back on tour, but before going back on tour this summer, they had a Las Vegas residency with Reba McEntire. I would love to see that. I really would. Because, I had never seen Reba live. I passed up Reba for a Kiss concert. No regrets. Sorry, Reba. No regrets. But if you say, oh, Kiss concert, I'm going. And here's the fact. Brooks and Dunn, last time, I almost got to see Brooks and Dunn the very last time up at Shining Frontier Days, and I didn't go. Because why? #Kiss. I'm sorry, I love Brooks and Dunn, but and people who know me know I love Kiss. They know if there's Kiss involved, well, we know which way this is going to go. So I'm sorry, but their previous concerts I've been to are just so fun. It's like not just Boots and Boogie. There's My Marie, I love you so. Oh, My Marie. Yeah. Fun fact with My Marie at the album that My Marie came out, I can't remember at the time right now. But if you do know it, put in the comments section on YouTube, please. Fun fact is that I went to Blockbuster. Blockbuster, the cool store where you go and rent all these movies. Yeah, boy, those were the days. Oh, my joints just ache just thinking about it. Kidding. Yeah, and at the time, Blockbuster, here in Greeley, were selling Brooks and Dunn's new CD with the song "My Maria" on it. And it was about either Father's Day or Father's birthday, one of two. His birthday's a week before mine. And I told Mom, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I really want to buy this Brooks and Dunn CD for Dad. Dad loves Brooks and Dunn. I love him too. Please, please. And she's like, oh, you're so sweet. Yes. She didn't technically call me sweet. She just never called me sweet, but whatever. This is a podcast, whatever. Oh, oh Lord. Don't even ask. Yeah, and she goes, oh, okay, yeah, we could buy the CD for your dad. And we did, and I did, and he loved it. And I loved it. My Maria, bum, bum, don't you know I've come a long way? I've been longing to see her. Okay, shut up, Caitlin. All right, so yeah, so that's always a good one. It was a what? Neon Moon. That's a good song, but it kind of just show you what like true country felt like. When by true country, I'm not talking. I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with Luke Bryan. I love Luke. I saw him when he showed up here at Stampede eons ago. Hey, Luke, come back. Let's go. I'll go. I'll try to line dance. Let's go. But anyway, but the true country, like George Strait, Garth Brooks, Reba McEntire, Conway Twitty, Willie Nelson, just a whole bunch. Some were like those lines, and that's what Brooks and Dunn were. They were true country, and no matter where they went, wherever stadium they played at, people embraced them. People welcomed them, and and as I was getting ready for this podcast earlier, or yesterday, I shall say, kind of just dawned on me. It's like, their music have really touched the lives of people. And, just think about, just think of certain songs like "Believe," I believe. Pardon my voice, no bueno. Songs like that can really, or Building Bridges to Your Heart. That's a good one. That's also a good, meaningful one. Those kind of songs really touch people's lives. And the best example I have for you guys is that their song "Believe." Okay, that actually hit home to me. My dad's dad, my grandfather, who I actually called Gee Whiz, lived with us for a good while, and he died from issues from stroke. And yeah, I remember my dad crying in the kitchen. I remember hugging him, and I was hurting because I remember those great times at El Cajon, California, and then Believe was released, and let me tell you something. When I heard that song, that hit my heart. I believe. If you had never heard "Believe" by Brooks and Dunn, you are missing out. That is a good song, and it's just hearing like the story of the song and just the well-written lyrics and the instrumentation vocals. It really just hit home to me and really just made me think of the memories I have of Gee Whiz and the great times I had in Mobile's home and etc. So I was listening to it the other night, and it also had me think about others who have passed. But yeah, it's a great song. By all means, no, I'm not, and no, I'm not crying. If you really want to see me cry, go watch No Time to Die, James Bond. Yeah, but no, it really just had me reflecting on deaths, and man, that's just it made me think in a good way. I tend to believe, when people pass on, they're physically not here, but they're there. They can hear you. And sometimes even on your tough days, they'll show up to comfort you and guide you. So I know from experience. But anyway, yeah, Believe is just such a powerful song. And right now, too, I'm dwelling on it with some people that I miss very much. So Brooks and Dunn, kudos to you guys for writing that song. That's awesome. Keep it up. Well, there's actually a really cool song that I really like about him. It was a little bit later on in their career. And it's a song called That's What It's All About. And so it's about finding love within the family you have, like a big family. So for those who don't know, I'm the second oldest of 7. There's my eldest brother, Matthew, who thinks he's all cool, but he's really not. No one tell him because he'll kick my butt in May. He will. There's me, then there's Dakota, Tiana, Bree, JJ, and Faith. And so let me tell you something. So That's What It's All About by Brooks and Dunn. Really hits home to me. Actually, I'm having reflected from last year because, I had to go through pain the agony of getting my knees replaced, going to physical therapy, going to appointments, medical appointments, and my siblings were there 100% of the way. They were just there to help me. It's like, oh, I need you right there. I can take you, but you have to Uber home, or you have to Uber home. Oh, Uber over there, but I can pick you up there. And so, and my siblings they just kept things together, and I'm very blessed to have them. Quite honestly, I would be lost without them. So the song, that's what it's all about. It really just reminds me of how blessed I am to be part of a big family, and how important life is when you surround yourself with the ones you love. And you know what? Cherish those moments, because there aren't any guarantees these days. I learned the hard way on that. But that's a story for another time. Yeah, but that's what it's all about by Brooks and Dunn. A song for people who just appreciate their families. So shout out to my siblings, which I doubt will find this, but if they do, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for putting up with me just as much as I put up with you, and I love you guys to death. Couldn't done without you. Most definitely. So now what's really cool is that when Brooks and Dunn ended, they both, Kix Brooks and Ron Dunn, went their separate ways. But it was really cool what they did when they went their separate ways. Kix Brooks is actually a DJ for, I know, I just had it right from my face. Here we go. He's a DJ for WWBR Big Country 100.9. So he's a DJ. And he's fun. I like him. He knows his stuff, and he's just very knowledgeable. He's fun. I like his personality, and he makes it fun. Who knows? Maybe I'll make myself up there one day. You just never know. And then, of course, you go to Ronnie Dunn. And what's cool about Ronnie is that he created 4 solo albums. So, in which the very first one was released in 2011, called self-titled Ronnie Dunn. Then 2014, he released Peace, Love, and Country Music. Then 2016, he released Tattooed Heart. And then 2020, he released Redone. What I like about Redone, they're pretty much like all the Brooks and Dunn songs, but just done by him. And I love it. I like it. Yes, I do. You can't. Well, shoot. I got songs like I'll tell you in a minute. But I really like the song Moncun Woman in a Black Dress. Oh, it's such a great song. The guitar is just everything. Oh. And then with Tattooed Heart, that's just awesome by him. And he just really knocked out the park with this one. And I really like the song Damn Drunk. And I tell you what, when I first heard that song on the radio, smashing, because right away I started singing along after hearing the chorus once. Then with Peace, Love, and Country Music, I really like the songs Cadillac Bound and Cowgirls Rock and Roll. Cowgirls Rock and Roll, just, I can't name all of them, just some of them. And they're just awesome. And, it's just, I really like how, with pretty much with all the solo albums, he's able to keep his own style of country. He never, strays away from, okay, kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to stray away from country, go to rock. But no, he kind of brings like the rock into the country, or just strictly stays the country. But I have a lot of respect for all 3 solo albums, but my personal favorite one is actually the very first one, Ronnie Dunn. The guitar, the blues. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite songs is called Bleed Red. And I'm actually going to read the lyrics to you, because these lyrics are really good. And so, and he performed this live one time on TV, and I was just blown away, excuse me, water, with how humble he is performing this, and how these lyrics can relate to a lot of people. So this is by Ronnie Dunn. Here we go. Yeah, I can't sing it high notes, so I'm not Steven Tyler, I'm not Toby Mac, but I tried. Well, I'll try to be them, but I tried not to embarrass myself. But here we go. Let's say we're sorry before it's too late to give forgiveness a chance. Turn the anger into water. Let it slip through our hands. This is the best part right here. We all bleed red. We all taste rain, all fall down, lose our way. We all say words we regret. We all cry tears, we all bleed red. If we're fighting, we're both losing. We're just wasting our time. Because my scars, they are your scars, and your world is mine. You and I, we all bleed red, we all taste rain, and all fall down, lose our way. We all say words we regret, we all cry tears, we all bleed red. Sometimes we're strong, sometimes we're weak, sometimes we're hurt, and it cuts deep. We live this life, breath to breath, we're all the same. We all bleed red. Let's say we're sorry before it's too late. We all bleed red, we all taste rain, all fall down, lose our way. We all say words we regret, we all cry tears, we all bleed red. Sometimes we're strong, sometimes we're weak, sometimes we've hurt, and it cuts deep. We live this life, breath to breath, we're all the same. We all bleed red. Just although Ryan Dunn didn't write the song was originally written by Tommy Lee James and Andrew Dorff. Just on my laptop, and it's just a powerful performance he's done with that song. So again, the song's called "Bleed Red." It's just such a human song, and it's, judging by the lyrics, that it relates to all of us. So and it kind of, and just looking through these lyrics, it just kind of reminds me how important it is to help people and help people through these challenging moments, because we're all going through tough times, whether it's because of the pandemic, whether it's a physical thing, a mental thing, disability, whatever. We all bleed red. We all have our things. Just powerful. Now, if I could tell you guys what my favorite Brooks and Dunn songs are, right off the bat, because it's nearing about almost 12:50, so I'm gonna give you guys my favorite songs. I can go on forever on this topic too. Maybe another time. We'll see. I don't know. I think I covered this pretty well. But I think my favorite Brooks and Dunn songs are "You Can't Take the Honky Tonk Out of Her." Ooh, ooh. I like that one. I heard that one live. Definitely, That's What It's All About. That was actually their encore song when I saw them at Stampede eons ago. So that was great to see. And then I really like the song "Red Dirt Road." She ain't the cheating kind. I like that one. Geez Louise. Burning Bridges to Your Heart. Building bridges to your heart. Not burning, building. And then there's a couple. My Maria, yeah. Neon Moon, that's a good one. Neon Moon. Boots Scootin' Boogie. Only in America. As much as I speak and think about this, my eyes are rolling straight up because I'm trying to think. Us journalists, I roll a lot. Quite me. I mean, I've rolled my eyes at Ames Community College. I rolled my eyes at UNC. I still roll my eyes, and no, my eyes do not get stuck, like my parents would say. Yes, I did roll my eyes at Ames Community College, but no one ever really noticed. I'm not giving examples either. That's gonna stay quiet because I'll get in trouble. But anyway, yeah, I can't think of other ones, but there's some more that I know that are just seriously righteously good, and and Brooks and Dunn just happens to be one of those duos that are just fun and just know how to make people just sing and just. And every time I see Brooks and Dunn, this is what I like about them too. When I go to the concerts, that I look around, the arena, I look all over the arena, and I see people just forgetting about things, just forgetting, like, if they're under stress, if they're angry, if they were sad, just forgot about them, just have a good time. And that is awesome. All right, so before I sign off tonight, I just want to give a shout out to Brooks and Dunn. You guys are awesome. My dad and I created a special bond through your music, and drop by Northern Colorado sometime. I know we'll love to have you guys back. I'll go too. I can't wear cowgirl boots, by the way. It's just I have flexible joints, and I don't want any more bionic parts near my feet or ankles. But I'll be in my sneakers though. But I'll wear like a cowgirl shirt and jeans or whatever. So yeah, you guys do that. I'll dress up and sing my little heart out. So keep up the great work, guys. Bravo. All right. So before I go, I want to share you a funny moment. That's actually a monkeys related moment. Okay, so as some of you know, I am a metal music album reviewer. So I listen to all kinds of metal music, right? Death metal, black metal, heavy metal, punk metal, a whole bunch of metals. I mean, there's so many different kinds of metals out there these days, and there are so many great bands out there. I had the honor to be writing about bands I never heard of, but I also had the honor to write about bands of artists that I knew or I grew up listening to, like Zakk Wylde or Megadeth. That was a big one for me, writing about Megadeth's new album. Superb. But anyway, yeah, that was a highlight, Megadeth. Yes, and that was a great album. Holy Moses. Oh, great album. But anyway, focus, Caitlin. I was doing some freelance media work the other day, and I'm still on my monkeys thing, right? I'm still on my monkeys, but I don't think I'll get rid of it, and that's fine. That's just part of who I am. And Davy Jones, has made really good solo albums. And I also listened to one solo albums while I was doing some freelance media work. And so Spotify was so gracious enough, just so nice enough to create this is Davy Jones playlist for me. So I clicked on it and looked at the list. Okay, sweet. And then while I'm listening to these great songs by Davy, Davy, just nice, laid back music while, I work. And what I didn't know, and this was very mean to Spotify, very mean. I know it's like related to Davy Jones, but not really. Is that there's a death metal band named Davy Jones, and somehow that death metal band made it to the playlist because his name's Davy Jones. So it made it to the playlist. All right, hang on. This is the best part, I promise. So I'm sitting there. I don't remember what song I was listening to, but it was a good one. All the songs I've listened to so far are just fantastic. And by the time the nice piano playing music's done, the very next track, I hear a ah! And somebody just screamed like, oh! And I'm like, oh! I'm like, ah! It's coming by surprise. It's like I hear Sleeper just going like, and I'm like, it caught me off guard so bad. I'm not making sense. It caught me off guard so bad that I fell back in my office chair and almost flipped the chair over. I'm not making this up. I almost flipped the chair over. That metal music coming by surprise and blasted me, almost knocking me over. So pretty much, I'm leaning back in my chair, trying not to fall over, and I'm like, turn this down. I need to turn this down. Wrong music. I was not expecting, I was expecting to hear more Davy Jones monkey singing, but instead I got a big speaker full of screaming death metal, which, by the way, I don't know how anybody can listen to death metal. I try my best to write about it, but you got me. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, it just caught me so off guard. I almost put myself in the office chair over. But, I'm like, my mind's like, I must turn this down now. I must turn this down. Maybe stop. Go walk away. Shut Caitlin. All right, yeah. Well, it is 12:56 a.m. I'm gonna sign off for the week. So listen, you guys stay safe, stay healthy, try to stay out of trouble if you can. Knowing me, I try to stay out of trouble, but I'll tell you what though, things have changed because I have been out of trouble because the dogs do that for me. So, oh, by the way, I was gonna tell you guys something for New Year's Eve. I'll say at 12:05 or 12:06, my sister and I did the monkeys walk in the kitchen. That's right, we did the monkeys walk. It's on my Instagram and Facebook. Those are the only two places. And no, I'm not telling you what my Instagram is. But good luck trying to find it. But it was the monkeys walk. It was fun. It was just did for fun. It was fun. And shout out to my friend Royce. He's saying that my knees and legs are getting stronger because I could do that. And you know what, Royce, you're so right, my friend. So right. I'll tell you what, I was not planning on getting my knees replaced at the age of 38. But things happen. And so I just accept it and move on. That's what I do. I'll put my 2 feet together and I just keep going. So anyway, you guys stay safe, stay healthy. I gotta get some sleep because I gotta help with my sick mother tomorrow. So I gotta take, and that's fine. I love her to death. So we'll see. Hopefully she can make it down the stairs tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, y'all take care. I'll see you next week. Later.